the St. Paul area that the people would have turned out like this, but by golly, they have, and they love it. Great promotion.
Oh, this is terrific. This is what boxing is all about. You get the laser lights, man. This is great. I'm loving it, and I think all the fans are too.
All right, round two, the heavyweights. Larry Donald in the white trunks with the black trim, and the solid black trunks, Artis Pendergrass from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Card comes in at 14-12 with 14 knockouts, 14 wins, 14 KOs. But this is one of the real good opponents. Carl mentioned a little bit earlier about some nice opponents for Art Pendergrass. He's fought Jaffa Balagu and over in Denmark. He lost that one, but it went the distance. You see him trying to load up a shot. And Larry Donald just outside of the weapon. Now Larry Donald's going up a right hand. Look at Art, he's come to fight. Wild with a left hand. Look at this, he digs in the body, digging hard. Referee Carl Benson has a good look at some of those shots, like a little bit over belt. And he did exactly what he had to do, did big Larry Donald. Let's stick that big tough left jab right in his face. And he's wide-eyed, isn't he? Look at the big guy.
Well, you know, that's the way he is. I tell you what was impressive about Larry Donald to me was probably one of the less proud moments of his life. When he lost the fight to Riddick Bowe in the press conference, Riddick Bowe nailed him with 2 shots, bare knuckled. He didn't go anywhere, so I figured he could take a pretty good punch. And that's what he's going to have to do if this kid here, Art Pendergrass, nails him, because he's a good puncher.
I tell you, for Pendergrass, it's going to be frustrating fighting a guy that's got a 7-inch reach advantage, 3.5 inches taller, and 31.5 pounds heavier. And he's a stocky guy himself. He came in at 212 pounds, so there's no chance of him going down to fight as a cruiserweight. Nice right hand by Larry. Now Larry needs to turn that one over. He had the clean shot, but lacking a little bit of power. That time he didn't. He clubbed him with the right hand there. He hasn't hurt. Digs downstairs. Comes with a little uppercut from the hooking motion. A nice shot that time. And you see Pendergrass able to gobble it up, though. He comes forward. His leg's still out there 100%, as you can see. See the way when he slipped to the left hand, Carl, his leg kind of let him go a bit?
Yeah, he was in pretty good. He was in bad shape right there for a brief moment, but he's a well-conditioned athlete. He's been fighting more often recently, and I think that is his way to absorb those punches. But if Larry Donald continues to throw punches like that in combinations, I think he gets the guy out of there.
Well, he told me again that he's been working on his power with a heavy bag, trying to get his balance and his execution just right with his balance and the leverage, he said, is just the key to his power. That he realizes that he doesn't have great power shots. Now, he's a guy that's won 33 fights. He's only lost 120 of them by way of knockout, but he realizes he needs more power to step into the elite heavyweight division.
Right, well, Larry's biggest thing is he's more of a boxer. He's a big mobile man with deceptive power, and he passes his power when he puts his punches in combination, puts them together like he's doing right now.
Absolutely right. This is the best series of combination punches that I've seen him throw in a while, and he did that while Pendergrass was trying to attack him. He came with an uppercut, which changed the things, and he snapped the head back of Pendergrass and put a stop to the assault of Pendergrass. Closing seconds now of this, the second round of it's shaping up to be a pretty heavyweight fight here. Round 2 is history. Here he is, Larry Donald. He expects to get a title shot before the end of this year. So there's pressure aplenty from him tonight. He needs to win this. Let's listen to Aaron Snowell.
That's his shot.
Here we go over in that blue corner. Kevin Harris and Frank James. Let's see what they're telling him.
Don't get frustrated. I see you get frustrated. There's no need to.
Well, I tell you what, this here's the look at Minnesota's first world champion in 78 years, the IBF junior flyweight champion, Will Grisby. That's going to be an exciting fight. He's something special to watch, too.
He is gifted athlete and a terrific kid. Comes from a whole fighting family. 7 uncles were fighters. A great kid.
And they raise pit bulls and
right.
Rottweilers, so that's a pretty tough family.
Kid. You bet. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Bob Sheridan with Carl King. And our roving reporter tonight, Jimmy Smith, doing a great job locating the celebrities and talking to them. We've already heard from the governor of the state. Wow. This is round 3. Larry Donald, world-class, top-ranked heavyweight. And we see another big heavyweight later on after the main event, and that, of course, is Henry Akinwande, who's supposed to be in line for the winner of Lennox Lewis and the Evander Holyfield. That fight next week will be seen right here on U.S. Satellite Broadcasting. For the best boxing on TV, it's USSB.
Well, you know, this guy is slowing down the pace a little bit, I think. Pendergrass is not quite as aggressive and not so eager to rush in there as he was in the early 2 rounds. I think that Now Larry Donalds has to relax, put his punches together, like just throw them big right hands, and I think he'll be okay. He needs to work.
Hook got through there that time. Crowley had the straight right hand in there. Now he's got that jab in the face. I like the way he's working the jab. He needs to throw something behind the hook of the jab, though. Let that right hand go a little bit more. That's what I noticed in his last fight. In this fight, he's throwing a little bit more, but he still needs to throw more right hands. See, he allows the guy to come in on him, ties him up. The way you want to do that is jabbing, but he's looking to throw the uppercut. You heard what Aaron Sterling said. Let that uppercut go, and he's looking for the opportunity to do it. He wants to catch Pendergrass in some sort of combination that he wants to throw when his hands are high, going for that head. He wants to use his height and then throw a sneaky shot right from his belt. It was there, but he didn't let it fly.
Well, the thing is, the book on Larry has always been that he does just enough to win, and he's not the overly exciting fighter that we're trying to develop him into. But I believe as time goes on, the more active he becomes, I think you're going to be seeing an exciting heavyweight down the line in the year 2000.
Look at that. He's throwing that jab with conviction. There's the right hand behind it. That's exactly the way you throw it. You go with the left jab with power and then let the right hand go. That'll give you the leverage. You start throwing punches like that, and you're going to hurt some guys. That time Pendergrass banged into the body. Doesn't hit the big guy. Larry Donald just pods around. I'd like to see him get up on his toes a little bit, get a little bit better angles, because there's nothing difficult than figuring out Pendergrass. He stands right in front of you and just comes in and wings at you. He should be throwing more uppercuts. There's one right there. He bats him on the chin with it, bounces the head back a bit, but he didn't throw it with a conviction. You know, when Tyson throws an uppercut, he throws it from his knees. and he throws it to the moon. And if the head's in the way, you know, that's the way he throws it. Larry threw that up, but it was a nice uppercut, but not the conviction. Again, there's the right hand behind it, backing up. Nice sneaky right hand that time. With a left hook, this is what I like. Pendergrass forces the fight. Larry ties him up, backs off. Pendergrass still forces the fight. You see the time remaining, and this is the third round. Pendergrass is making the fight because he's coming forward all the time. He continues to back Larry up. Larry's got to get up on the toes, move side to side, which he's not doing. I'm sure Eric Snowell, the great trainer, is working with him on that. We're coming up to the closing seconds now of the third round of the fight. Another nice round for Larry. Make no mistake about it, the heavy blows. That's the uppercut. That time he threw it with conviction at the bell, ending the third round.